Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the video. Today we have a very exciting episode. We have the offseason for the Houston Texans franchise, which I'm super happy to bring to you guys. This is awesome, and I can't wait to get into it. I simmed up to this point, went through my final draft, little, I guess, um, what is it called? Analyzation. I guess I went through the draft class, looked at where my picks are, got my picks locked in. I have it all written down and like my alternate picks, whatever. So I got into it this morning, and then so I was like, okay, I can't wait. And then I simmed up to Super Bowl 50, and then I am here now. So I'm gonna go hit upgrade players. I think these are gonna be oh no. 3 skill points for both Christian Harris and Isaiah Pacheco makes me think that they both went up in development trait overview ratings. Break tackle. I mean, we could probably do power back. You can go +1 on power back there. See what we get. 2 break tackle, 2 trucking, what we like to see. And then 2 of the elusive back upgrades would be awesome. As we do go ahead and do that. Change of direction +2 as well. What is that at now? Change of direction. Can we even see that? Where is that? Up 83 at the bottom there. Still really cool. And then Christian Harris, go up to star development. He's at star development, so that is cool. Probably going to be using him a lot, so probably want run stopper, get his block shed up. Trying to make him as well rounded as we can as 2 block shedding goes up. Set out, so we'll keep it as run stopper, pass coverage, and speed rusher. And we'll go ahead and do run stopper again, and that'll put him up to a 74 with morale, plus another 2 block shedding. What's that block shed at now? 73. Probably could do it again if I wanted to, but we'll go ahead and upgrade speed rusher real quick. That'll put us up to a 73, and awareness +2, S moves +1. So yeah, I mean, really good upgrades for those 2 right there. And we're gonna go ahead and advance the week, or no, we can view yearly awards now. Almost skipped out on that. That would have been bad. We finished anywhere close. We didn't. That, and let's go to AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Isaiah Pacheco, right there in the running. Awesome to see, and rightfully so. I mean, he did so well. He played really well. Christian Kirksey, third in the running for Defensive Player of the Year on the AFC side of things. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Isaiah Pacheco finishes first. Damian Pierce, and then John Mechie. So 3 Texans at the top there. And I was expecting a Nico Collins right there, but I guess not. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year ends up being Christian Harris. Jalen Petrie right here as well. Derek Stingley also here. Wow, best QB. We didn't get running back. Probably not. No, probably none of those things. So that's really good stuff. And we did actually have Christian Kirksey in the Pro Bowl last week. So just something to remember. Let's go to offseason now. Oh, I can't wait. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. And 22 season recap, and Isaiah Pacheco, Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Defensive Rookie of the Year, Christian Harris. So that's what they get the 3 skill points for. So that means that we haven't even seen all the depth trade upgrades. So Arizona will actually end up winning the Super Bowl, and Isaiah Simmons winning Super Bowl MVP, Tom Brady, MVP, Zach Taylor, Coach of the Year, Jonathan Taylor, Offensive Player of the Year, Von Miller, Defensive Player of the Year. We've already seen the Rookies of the Year. See him every single week. Go ahead and upgrade players. Now this is where all the these younger 60 whatever overalls are. So that's what I was expecting last week. Ended up not happening. Scout college players, manage staff. We're good there. And yeah, we can go one more week to re-sign players, and we'll go ahead and look at who we have to re-sign. From my recollection, we don't have anyone I want back, so we'll go ahead and look at the 2022 retirements. Why not? Emmanuel Sanders actually retires. Jerry Hughes retires. Those are huge retirees for us on the Texans. Just those 2. Wow, I was looking at them for like people to get rid of. Calais Campbell finally goes. Linval Joseph finally. Cordell Patterson out. Brandon Ingram and Jason Kelsey gone. Carlos Dunlap is out. Rodney Hudson. Oh, Tom Brady and Julio both go together. Kareem Jackson. So, a lot of retirees that you I mean, you obviously don't like to see a career, come to an end, but you got to one day. So that's where we're at. So 2022, 2023 salary cap at 106 million, and Isaiah Pacheco wants a contract signed. I like it, and we're gonna have to pay him a mother load here, and he'd like to play for a new team. Wow, that is what's the franchise tag on? I'm not gonna pay 17 million for him. Ty Chandler will also let walk, I guess. Just didn't play a role for us. Javier Thomas is fine. And Max Sharping probably okay, that's right. He doesn't want to join back. So could use a tackle in free agency. So yeah, I think we're fine on pretty much everybody. Bummed to see Isaiah Pacheco not want to sign back, but we'll try our best in free agency as we'll sim to right now, and I'll let you guys know what we're looking at. And in free agency, we're gonna search around Derwin James at the top, Odell Beckham Jr., Deron Payne be someone if he had some more interest. Doesn't. Nick Ngakwe had a good season, gets up to superstar. Marcus Davenport's here. CJ Gardner Johnson, probably someone I would look at to sign. There's a lot of veteran receivers here. Probably don't want any of them. David Onyemata is here. Let's go ahead and look down the board a little bit. Jimmy Garoppolo is here at 31 years old. Baker, 28. Probably pass up on both of them. Tony Pollard would be a massive upgrade on Isaiah Pacheco. 93 speed as well. I'm pretty sure Pacheco has the same. We'll get down into Pacheco territory. Isaiah Pacheco, 92 speed actually. 95 Excel has no interest in coming back. We're gonna try to sign him on here for a massive deal. Just something want to get done. I mean, we're gonna overpay on him, but we need that piece back after how good he did in week one or year one. We're gonna look to have him back. Alexander Madison's also here. I think we'll stick with our guys for now. If another opportunity comes up, so be it. But roll down here on wide receiver, looking for some 26-year-old Auden Tate, Braxton Berrios, and Byron Pringle all there. Don't want any of them. Donovan's Peoples Jones possibly take over that Emmanuel Sanders role. Although I would like a veteran in there, probably. Randall Cobb could be someone we bring in. I don't think we'll bring in any guys right here. Keep on going up. 29. I think if we were to sign someone, it'd be someone like Byron Pringle. AJ Green could be someone so old. 30-year-old Sammy Watkins to Texans would be good, as he still has 91 speed. So I don't know. We'll keep our options open for now. I think either two of these receivers could also be good. Jamison Crowder could be used. I don't know. We'll look at into tight ends here, as none of them really strike my interest, other than Irv Smith, someone I could look at, but probably just gonna pass up on him. 28 Durham Smythe is there as well. So at the tackle position, um, probably want someone young. Greg Little's 25. Just keep him as a depth, kind of as a bridge guy, and just offer him that much, I guess. Obviously, you don't want to give him too much. Let's see how much. Oh, okay, so he's the only one offer that he has. So let's go up 3 years, and I think that'll do for a decent offer. If he wants to sign with us, he can. But looking into it a little bit more, Tyrell Crosby there. Probably not my guys, right? David Edwards also here. I don't see me getting any of these guys. I just don't think that uh doable. And there's also good offensive linemen in the draft. Probably should have mentioned, but didn't. Elton Jenkins is here. That'd be a massive upgrade on the O line at just 27 years old. That'd be cool. 26. Uh, Yoga also here. Also gonna look at David Long here. Looks like a good player. Has 74 man coverage and 74 zone. Someone that's 25 years old. Might be able to bring him in I mean, we're gonna offer him a little bit of a lower contract, but as you can see, wherever he is, anyway, he's pretty good, and I think that 91 speed is also pretty valuable at the position. And then at free safety, and if anyone looks fine, I'm not getting Taylor up. He has like 86 speed. That would kill me. Marquise Blair's also here though at 91 speed, can fly. I think we'll go ahead and let that one slide. As CJ Gardner Johnson's the only one where I'm like, major upgrade. He's not that expensive. I think it can do. Got interest in the team. 5-year deal. Let's try to get that one done. And it looks like that'll be like everyone I want to sign back. But and yeah, I'm not gonna spend good money on it. So looking at my targeted, we have a few guys, just depth linemen. Then Isaiah Pacheco, David Long, and CJ Gardner Johnson all on my to get list, I guess. The Falcons are interested. So yeah, let's go ahead and evaluate our offers. And my signings, we got CJ Gardner Johnson. Still the top offer there, and everywhere else, I guess we can go back and see signed and see who went where. Derwin James to the Eagles. Uh, Good replacement for CJ Gardner Johnson, I guess. Jamel Dean, corner goes there. A lot of veterans going right now. Deron Payne to the Ravens also pretty um pretty cool. I mean, I guess won't really play a too big of a role against us all that much, but looking around here for anyone that I might even want to bring in, Eric McCoy just doesn't have interest. Probably gonna look towards guys that have interest on your team. Todd Fenton, but like only a year older. Got 4 more overalls. I did not mean to do that. Let's go back and I probably could have just whatever, but yeah, let's go offer back on. Oh, actually, I have the chance now to do that, but I think I'll stick with David Long, wherever he is. Where is really that far down? Desmond Trufant's here. Malcolm Butler don't want. We'll also don't want. Where did Long go? David Long right here. Got him. Pinpointed. And we actually do end up bringing in Trey Pipkins on a very small contract. David Long is in now, and Isaiah Pacheco is back with us. Still anticipate him to play a big role, especially getting upgraded there to star development. And Greg Little is the only one left here to sign. But a 3-year, 2 mil, 2 mil. I mean, that's a bit much. I mean, what we can bring the salary down like a little bit, make our offer, and then see if he wants to join now. And doesn't look like it, but let's go ahead and advance the week. All right, and here are my contracts now. Travis Homer just on a little contract. Greg Little still here. Andy Isabella and Sammy Watkins. Go ahead, evaluate our offers and see who we can bring in. We get all of them, even Greg Little, will join us on the offensive line. We get Sammy Watkins, David Long, Andy Isabella, Travis Homer, Trey Pipkins won't play a role pretty much. Isaiah Pacheco and CJ Gardner Johnson's the big one here. Really happy to bring in an 84 overall strong safety for us. It'll be nice and it'll be fun to see his development still as he's still pretty young. All right, and here are my next signings. I mean, Nick Gates we're not gonna get, but whatever. Carlton and Tyler Bass hopefully comes over here. I'm gonna take all that off. Oh wow, that drops his offer down. All right, oh that is way too big of an offer for a kicker. I'm gonna redo that. Down to give him 1.5 and 1.3 for 5 years. That's still an okay like thing. Just someone to bring on, and it would help us. And then right here, I mean, kind of just someone, right? You bring in, and then we won't get Nick, but whatever. I did not mean to press that. Evaluate my offers. All I need you to do. My signings. We get Tyler Bass, um, Carlton, and Ike Boger. I don't know. Ike Boger. And yeah, that looks like it'll do it for me for the free agency. Let's move on to the draft. Well, first, let's look at the team, actually. So Isaiah Pacheco and Damian Pierce, I mean, obviously you have to factor in morale with these guys. Nico Collins will still play that wide receiver one. John Mechie, you still want to develop, right? But you have a guy like Sammy Watkins that can play above him, then that's fine. Quinn Miners here. And as you see, our depth guys, Boger, 68 overall, pretty young. Same with Pipkins. Just the overall part's not so good. And then defensively, we are looking really good. CJ Gardner Johnson, Christian Harris, Christian Kirksey as well, Blake Cashman, Jonathan Grenard, who's actually developing quite well as he's 26, almost 27. He might even be 27 now. He's 26 now. Came out as an older rookie, 23 years old. So kind of bummed he's starting bloom pretty late here. But Travis Homer, we also got, as you remember. And then defensively, one of the biggest things you notice is CJ Gardner Johnson, as well as Jalen Petrie. So now we've like got some of the best safeties. Not, I mean, we have one of the best safety duos in the league, probably. David Long here as well, playing in that like four. If one guy gets injured, he can come in and play, fill a role. Christian Harris is a 74, 72 overall left end. That's awesome. Same as right outside linebacker. And specialist, Nico Collins is just going to play the slot for me. Isaiah Pacheco in the same spot he was. Grenard is our rush left end, and Okoronkwo is going to be at the right end right now, just for now. I don't think it'll stay that way. I think, if anything, Rasheem Green goes and replaces Okoronkwo. And then, yeah, just some things to look at. Specialists as well. Probably want Steve Nelson taking the slot role. So let's go ahead and, like I said, look into the draft. Go through. I have 3 people written down for my whatever. Round 3 would be. First one would be a tight end. Andrew Knight would be one I'm looking at, and these are for focus players right here. If you guys didn't already pick up on that, Logan Fletcher. Well, I think he was up here, if I'm not mistaken. Look for Logan Fletcher. Is he not up here? Where the hell is Logan Fletcher? That's round 2 here, maybe. I went with. I thought that was Andrew Knight. It is. Well, we'll look up Logan Fletcher's right here. Weird, but all right. And then Corey Weston, way down the board. Someone I can't believe is even there. So I'm trying to figure out why he's there. He's at the 147th spot, I believe. Corey Weston, and we'll confirm and place. Yes, obviously looking for the tight end of the future now. Wait, do we already get to see what their overalls are? So cool if it was that quick. It's not. But yeah, Glenn Grant as well was someone we looked at. We had that thing for. It was like an article and like whatever. I can't even remember. I think it was the GM actually set out. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at the draft. Now we're headed into the draft and look at the first few picks, and let's actually scout college players beforehand. Look at the board, look at who we're dealing with, and look at who the teams ahead of us could potentially draft. Had a quick scare there. I thought my mic wasn't working. Oh my god, I was about to flip out. So these are the guys. So we have the 6th overall pick from the Cleveland Browns, and these are the 2 that we're looking at here: Max Warwick and J.D. Peppers. Some people that we really like. I like J.D. Peppers a lot, but I don't think we'll have the intention to trade up. I think we'll stay where we are unless we do get a good one. And then if we miss out on both these guys, which is very unlikely, I think I'd trade down to get Evan Reddick. And then down the board a little bit, Robert Wharton's here. He just looks good. Just someone that we might consider. Same with Taylor Moss, also here. But the one I do want a lot is Kirk Lott. Speaking of a lot. Elite strength. I mean, his ranges, like his injury and run block finesse is not that great, and pass block finesse, obviously not great against finesse, but run block is a B, and I mean, pass block is also a B with a run block power, a pass block power. So what we really could do is just upgrade his finesse over time, or like agile or whatever it is, and it just like some development, but he could be one of the best tackles in the league very quickly where he already stands. Kevin Waddle, also someone I'm looking at to draft, also someone that I like a lot. Elite speed. He ran a 4.45 at the combine. Love to see that. As you see, take your guys' guess here. I think he's going to be pretty good, but just someone I want to target and try to get. Obviously, I looked at Will Duvall. He looked okay, but probably someone I would be okay passing up on. And then looking at round two here, Zach Spears is my guy, I guess. I have Zach Spears written down. He's a center right here. He looks good. Um, I guess he looks all right. Great strength, skills. I mean, other than injury, he looks great. And then, um, obviously, Paul Mason somewhere around here. I can't even remember. Paul Mason's right here. He looks awesome as well. Um, and then I have Logan Fletcher written down. Obviously, if you guys remember, but Andrew Knight looks like he'll be that guy as we have him 90% scouted now. He has elite strength as well. I can help in the run block department. BC. I mean, we get some of these down a little bit. Spec catch is a little bit bad. Run block power is not so good. Run block finesse is awesome. A to B pass blocks also pretty cool. B to C medium route looks great as well. So yeah, we have these guys to look at. Also, Logan Fletcher, who's right here. We got our ranges down on him as well. A C A B to C B to C C, and then C, DDF injury can suck. C medium route, C pass block, B to C run block is good. Just two guys that look good and look like they can help in the receiving side on that in the tight end room there. And then also I have Andrew Knight who we just looked at. So yeah, we have all of our guys. I'm gonna go look at that center now. He's way, way, way down here, like I said before, at 147. Still there. Looks phenomenal. As you have those, the run block isn't so good. C run block, and then D finesse and D power. But other than that, pass block. I mean, he just looks so good to be a day 3 pick. It's just me. So yeah, let's hop into the draft and see who gets taken 1 overall, 2 overall, and so on and so forth. All right, we're into the draft room now, and it says that we have the 10th overall pick, which I read earlier was supposed to be the 6th overall. Which is weird, but yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess we'll have to resume the draft here and forget the bug at the top left of the corner where NFL draft is still over. It's always buggy like that. Um, we'll go ahead and skip to next pick. And why did it go there? What the Madden is crazy. Greg Young, the quarterback, gets taken number 1 overall. Awesome pick for the Seattle Seahawks. I think they'll see a stud there. As we move on to pick number 2, we're waiting on the New England Patriots, who could go a lot of ways here, but they will go with the cornerback Dylan Evans out of Memphis. Someone we looked at, someone that he looked super good, but just not good enough for me to trade up to 2 overall. Just didn't need to happen. And at pick number 3, who do you think we're gonna see? It'll be James Delgado. Delgado. Oh, James Delgado. I'm dumb. Out of LA Tech, running or quarterback. Saw an article on him and said that he's one of the best in the draft. So interesting. And then we're gonna look at who's gonna be taken next as well. It'll be Tommy Gallery first. I think reach. I didn't think he was in the top little bit there. We'll go to next pick. Pretty ballsy. Tommy Dempsey goes now, and then go one more. Dexter Josephson still there. And looking at our draft board, we're looking good. Our guys, JD Peppers and Evan Reddick, look like they'll last. So let's see if we can go to the 10th overall pick without some of these guys getting shaken up here. JD Peppers does go to the Carolina Panthers. I don't have too big of an issue with that because we'll just take Reddick at number 10 if he's there. And Evan Reddick goes off the board. And Dwight is off the whatever. Oh, and he big broken now. I see his brain. That's all right. Well, that's that. My God, so much happening. my draft board. I didn't expect Reddick to go so often or so early. They reached on him, but Max Wark is here at 9. Do I trade up one spot to try to do it or take my chance? I'm gonna take the chance that they're not gonna take him, and they don't. Thank God they don't, because we're gonna get a stud of a defensive tackle. We ended up not taking one in free agency, knowing that we might get one of these guys. C block shedding, B awareness, B play rec, B power moves, B tackling, A to C power, A to C finesse moves is also really good. C to F pursuit is okay. A to C injury, probably shouldn't get injured too often. Let's draft him. Hidden development, defensive tackle coming to Houston. Awesome pick there for us. And now we have the 18th overall pick up on the board. View our draft board real quick. Let's see if we can make it to 18 without any of our guys going. And Kirk Lott right here is supposed to go at pick number 18. Probably trade a little bit above that one right there. We're going to go ahead and sim a little bit at a time. And Jared Gates off the board now. Rod Gates, Will Meredith, and Daniel Dale. Someone we also looked at. Looked okay. And looking at the board now, where is Kirk Lott stand? At the 4th, I think we can go one more and trade with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we can. Okay, good. Another tackle goes off the board right there. We're going to go ahead and look to make a move as we'll try to get up to this 15th overall pick. And let's do it. So Justin Britt, our starting center, will actually leave for the 15th overall pick. So we're trading our 18th overall, which is 3 spots from now, Justin Britt, and a next year 5th, just for this 15th overall spot right here. And we are on the clock, and we are looking to make our selection for the tackle of the future in Kirk Lott. Kirk Lott is someone we looked at. Looks great. Elite strength. We've already gone through this. He looks insane. Hidden development, 70 speed at tackle is awesome. I think we pick an absolute stud here. And like I said, once again, we'll look at our board and look where our next guys are going to go off the board and where we think that we can possibly get them, as Kevin Waddle looks like he's going to go soon. Kevin Waddle, I mean, that's a little bit of a gamble. I don't think that they'll take a middle linebacker here at number 16, but you never know, as Kevin Waddle, someone I wanted so badly, where we could wait and just settle for one of these guys right here, maybe Matt Leonard, or Robert Warden, but I don't think that we can do that. I think if we want a guy, we have to pounce on it now. Christian Kirksey isn't going to be young and a Pro Bowler forever now, as he's starting to emerge at just 30 years old. I think we will go ahead and skip these next 2 or 3 picks. DJ Shaw off the board, and let's see what they do. They go J.D. Bailey. They'll have 3 quarterbacks in that room now. Let's go ahead and look at the draft board here. Don't think another team that I don't think needs a middle linebacker, but we'll take the gamble. We'll go one more pick and try to trade up with the Baltimore Ravens. They do Taylor Moss, and I don't think another team that wouldn't take one, but I'm not going to take chances. And this will be enough to get us a next year 3rd round pick. We already have 2 3rd round picks next year anyways. Still have one in the 3rd round. So we send 29 and a next year 3rd and a next year 7th for number 20. And we'll go ahead and pick stud linebacker out of... Not that good at remembering where these guys are out of. Out of Ole Miss. Looks great. And this might be our first normal depth player, and he is. Still, happy to have him at 91 speed. Someone that looks like he can be used in just about anywhere. You guys will never believe what just happened. So, Paul Mason probably wasn't supposed to go off the board for another 10 picks here. We go to pick 18, where we would be picking Paul Mason, the right end, and he goes off the board right now. That is such a disappointment for us here, as Trovon Babineau is also here. Babineau just doesn't strike me as the same sort of guy. I wanted Paul Mason. I wanted him bad out of LSU. Yeah, you don't like to see that one right there. I guess we can go ahead and how far down is the um but okay, pick player. Sure. Let's go down and look at how far down trade down. Probably want to trade down to about 9 spots, maybe 8 spots. So we can move from 18 probably 26 if that's like available somewhere around there. So we are pick 50, so we can move down 4 spots and acquire a next year fourth, which I think we will do. Go ahead and skip next pick. And Cedric McGee out of San Diego State will go. Go one more. Andrew Knight was taken. Andrew Knight is gone. Our tight end that we wanted. It's just not there anymore. So we'll go ahead and look towards a alternative. We are on the clock, it says. So make my selection, pick player. I feel like if we want a player, we have to take him now. I mean, that's just how it is. We're looking out for who we want here. And we don't want anyone for a while. Logan Fletcher, 14 spots down the board. Damn it. If we can't get that, I mean, come on, man. We'll go ahead and look to trade away this pick. And the tight end's gone as well. I sent him 6 picks, I think it was. And he's gone as well. So this has gone nowhere near to plan. Oh, my God. All right, so I'm looking, and if we're looking for a developmental guy, it'll be Kevin Witherspoon down the board. I'm not going to take him 17 spots from now. It's just not logical. I'm going to go ahead and trade down a little bit. This one I can assure you will not be picked. All right, we'll pick up 9 picks from now. It'll be halfway to the linebacker. I mean, hopefully we can get him this time. That's all I hope for. We didn't give up much. It's just future draft capital that really won't really matter in the long run. And we'll go to next user pick convincingly and look for Evan Witherspoon. Gonna be here. If he isn't, I will punch someone, and I promise you that much. And he's not here. He's not here. He's not here. I'm gonna punch someone so hard. Where the fuck do these guys go? What the hell? I literally 8 picks. He's supposed to go in 18 picks. I go 8 picks. I go 8 picks from now. And he's gone. He's gone. He's 18th on the board. So dumb. So dumb, dude. Alright, this guy doesn't look bad. I'm so frustrated. I'm just gonna take him. Why not? I mean, he looks okay. Normal dev is sucks, but why not take it? And then we're looking for, at my draft board, right? We'll have pick in the next 12 picks, right? So 12 picks would be here. And we want, I mean, Bobby Biddle wouldn't be horrible, but I mean, he kind of would be. It's kind of just a developmental piece. And we want Donovan Dillard. Dillard. No, Dillard. Okay. So if we go to here, the logic is we won't have him. That's the logic we have here. So, we're going to do it. That's 12 picks. We're going to do it. I already did it. I mean, I was going to regret it, but Donovan Dillard. Oh my god. Oh my god. They do this on purpose. They do this to kill me. We're taking Bobby Biddle. Impulsive decision. He's got better development. God, I hate these freaking people, dude. All right, we might trade for future draft capital. That way we know how the draft works now. Zach Matthews, I mean, doesn't look good. Pursuit is a C. I mean, block shed is a D. Could be a little bit better. Sort of speed, great speed. No, he just doesn't look good. That's just unlucky, man. Keep going down. Look for someone maybe we like. I mean, someone maybe in my favorites a little bit at all. No, none of these guys are. All right, Tim Northcutt at left end, 50 picks down the board. All right, so what we're gonna do? What sort of picks we got? All right, done deal. We're getting a pick in 11 picks, and that's where we'll take Tim Northcutt, and we acquire a fifth for some nobody play. All right, what we want to do here, take Tim Northcutt, and he's right here. We're gonna take him now, just to be secure. He's gonna have normal development. That's fine. Oh my god, my heart is just done with this today. Northcutt, we have him now. It's all ours. And then look at our board a little bit. All right, we're trading Eric Murray in a fourth to move up a couple of slots. We just don't need Eric Murray on our roster anymore. That's just what it comes down to. Next pick here is this pick right here. And we know what we've said about players being taken away from us. Go to our favorites, go to the bottom, find Corey Weston, and take what looks like one of the best centers in the draft this late with hidden development, 70 speed, 87 strength. Looks like a absolute monster. And then let's go ahead and skip ahead in the draft. I think we're to the points where we can get late round guys. Make my selection pick. To go to our favorites here again. Looks like a day 3 guy. It looks good. Day 3. Looking for anyone below that just in case. All right, doesn't look like it. So we have a couple of things to look at. Dominic Gray if we need a backup quarterback. Marginal speed. So obviously you don't want, because like if I were to take a guy, I probably want him to be a little bit more mobile than that. Ooh, Walter Carpenter looks really good. Walter Carpenter. I mean, you can't really say he looks really good. He runs 4.8, seventh in tight end, solid speed. So not like great or anything, but like you see a lot of C's and B's in here. Could be okay. Probably not gonna be my pick though. I mean, Bobby Franklin also looks good. Howie Morrison looks really good with great strength, skills. Yeah, same thing here. We pull the trigger on him right now. I think we're gonna just pull the trigger on him. Hidden development at tackle. I'd love to see that. And I mean, let's go ahead and skip into the draft a little bit more. Go to 5-5. Go to pick player. And we have also the 16th pick here in the 5th round as well. Oh, Dion Gray's here. D block shedding, A pursuit, B tackle, C zone coverage. Also looks good. Great speed. A to C man coverage. F injury can suck. C to F finesse moves and power moves. Just looks like a zone guy. We'll take him. Normal development as we're just clicking off these good picks towards the end of at the end of the draft here, picking off some good guys, and after this we'll have no remaining picks. So let's make our Mac Woodard just goes off. He's probably gonna be my next pick. I actually had him on my draft board a little down a little bit. And if we need, I mean, this guy doesn't look too bad right here. Vaughn Cook. See what his physicals look like. Looks okay. Nothing insane. C awareness. C to F power moves is not good. E finesse moves has me interested. A to C, A to C. C to F hit power doesn't like really suck, but he doesn't look horrible. We'll take him. In okay, whatever. My draft clock has expired. Let's go. All right. And let's view our draft board really quick. Let's make sure that no one else on here looks like an absolute stud like Corey Weston. All right, if it'll load ever. You want to load my favorites for me? So all these UDFAs right here are all guys that, you could look at. I mean, I'm going to take a picture of them right now. And this tackle right here looks good. Strength look like good. So B, impact blocking, B, injury, A to C, C to F, A to C, C to F, C, A to C. So he looks good. I might want to trade up for him. I mean, I don't know. We'll look at players we have to trade away and like just maybe wheel and deal some picks, later round picks. All right, I guess we're trading Isaac Yadam for a 5th round pick. Just someone to do, I guess. All right, this might be the last pick of the draft for us here, if we can load any players whatsoever. So yeah, it'll be Charleston Larson here. Just looks good. Doesn't Doesn't have like the best physicals, but he looks good. We'll take him. Have some depth on the offensive line. And yeah, I think that'll do it for me in the draft here. And the moment of truth. Look at the draft recap here and draft some studs right here. Kirk Lawton, best of them all. And yeah, Corey Weston is 75 overall down the board. And then yeah, you have all these guys that are pretty solid in certain spots here. Vaughn Cook, Howie Morrison. And yeah, I just can't believe Corey Weston there. But Bobby Biddle actually ends up being a 71 overall, 92 speed, 90 excel. Love to see that. I can't Bobby Biddle. He's gonna be a stud on the team for a long time. AJ Long, just someone to come in and play a vertical threat role sort of deal. I know that's just his whatever, but I mean I think he can do okay. Might just develop over some time as like a tight end 3. And then Kevin Waddle. Wait. Oh, that's right, we got Kevin Waddle. Okay. I was thinking we missed out on Kevin Waddle for some reason. And then Max Work wasn't as good as we thought at 10th pick overall, but I mean, he looked really good, and I mean, I'm sure that he is. Let's look at his ratings real quick. Block shedding's not even bad. Power moves just looks like a great developmental piece. I think that right now he's good, but he can only get better. That's what I'm talking about. Like he just doesn't look like he has no ceiling. He looks really good. We'll go ahead and sim into preseason week 1 and then look at some agents and look for some guys. Okay, and here's the new look offense right here. Weston, starting center that we picked in the 5th or 4th round, top of the 4th round, but still 75 overall is one of our best. Then Kirk Lott starting at right tackle for me. Looking like one of the best offensive lines right now, like young wise too. We have Kenyon Green back from his injury as well. So love to see that. But starting right tackle goes to Kirk Lott. I will do some customizations on these players after the episode's done, but just kind of showing you guys where we're at right now. So yeah, AJ Long will actually slip into that tight end 2 position here. Sammy Watkins will actually bring Nico Collins up to be our wide receiver 1. Not much you can stay there for now, I guess. And then we actually ended up getting Derby right here. He's an UDFA out of Minnesota, who actually has some really good blocking. So and some okay speed to get out in front of our running backs. So that's just one thing to look at. And then here, Waddle, I mean, pretty much at Christian Kirksey's level already, but just won't play. I mean, obviously, he's our best sub linebacker. It'll actually be Christian Kirksey in there and Christian Harris. Like Christian Harris takes that sub linebacker 1 spot any day. And actually, yeah, I didn't see Tim Northcutt's overall. I didn't like really look at it. I think it's really bad. The 69 overall. He's a good developmental piece, I guess. I mean, 74 finesse moves. He can really get in the back there. I think it's just play rec and awareness that I think pulls him down. I don't even know where his awareness is, but I mean, you look at him and he's not all that bad. I mean, he's got some top tier speed, 85 excel just to get off the line like crazy. Finesse moves at 74, and power moves are just bad. But he looks good. He can be a full time power rusher for us. It looks like off of the edge, maybe he gets an opportunity behind some of these guys, and then defensive tackle will actually run Warwick at defensive tackle 1. And it'll be him and Rasheem Green up the middle. I mean, obviously, I wanted someone off the edge. Maybe can still trade for a guy, but right now it just doesn't look like that'll be the case. And it looks like this will just be the way that our defense is run here in season 2. I do think Biddle. It's funny. We'll put Derek Stingley there at cornerback 2, and Biddle can play of David Long. Just his name kills me. Bobby Biddle. And then yeah, obviously improve safeties. Shouldn't get torn up too much. Okay, developing cornerback. Desmond King's also here. Yeah, it just looks like an okay team as of now. Probably should look for an edge player somewhere. Was looking at a few in the draft. Thought I'd maybe even have 2 or 3 of them. Slipped all right out of our hands. It's just so dumb the way that draft went. I'm super frustrated with it. So it is what it is, but All right, yeah, thank you guys. Obviously, this is one of the longer episodes, but nothing I can really do to help that. But I mean, looking at our guys now, it's just headed into year two, looking good. Maybe make some trades by the time trade deadline comes around. Not to spoil anything, but definitely going to. As we need to. If we are going to be a good team this season, I think that we are going to have to make some trades. So, yeah, I think that'll do it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Really do appreciate it. If you guys aren't already subscribed, subscribe. If you guys liked the video and enjoyed it, go ahead and leave a like on it. And I really do appreciate you guys.